Good morning to all the students. Welcome to the physics class. In the last video, we discussed about the definitions of SI units, in which we discussed the definition of meter, kilogram, second, ampere, Kelvin, candela, and mole. Now we are left with only two definitions. One is radian and one is steradian. Now students, radian is the SI unit of plane angle. There is any plane, two planes like this. One plane is this, second is this, and this angle is theta. Now we measure theta according to our SI system in radians, and the formula of theta is arc upon radius. What is arc? This length is arc and this length is radius, so it is A and it is R. Now students, basically we can define the radian based upon radius and arc. Now students, any arc, suppose this is arc having length 1 meter and this is radius having length 1 meter, then angle subtended by arc of length 1 meter with the circle having radius 1 meter, then angle here will be the 1 radian. So students, it is defined as the plane angle subtended. So students, radian is defined as the plane angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc equal in length to the radius of the circle. Means the length of the arc should be equal to the radius of the circle. That is, if we take arc as 1 meter, then radius should also be 1 meter. Now students, our next definition is steradian. So it is defined as, it is basically the SI unit of solid angle. Now what is solid angle? Solid angle basically, if there is any cone, suppose this is cone, and the angle subtended by the cone, this angle is called steradian. Angle subtended by the cone at center is called solid angle. Now students, what is one steradian? Suppose now this, we know that this is a circle, so let its area be 1 meter square, and this is radius r, and let it be 1 meter. Now students, when area of cone is also 1 meter and radius of cone is also 1 meter, then the angle subtended here will be 1 steradian. So definition, it is defined as the solid angle subtended at the center of a sphere by a surface of the sphere equal in area to that of a square having each side equal to radius of the sphere. So students, solid angle subtended at center of sphere means there is any sphere and let it be its center. So What is definition? According to definition, solid angle subtended at the center of a sphere by a surface of sphere equal in area to that of a square having each side equal to radius of the sphere. So students, basically if there is any suppose any small area here and angle subtended by this area, suppose it be equal to 1 meter square and radius is 1 meter, then angle subtended here will be the 1 steradian. Now students, its formula is surface area upon radius square. So we can determine the solid angle by this formula. So surface area, suppose we want to find out the solid angle of a sphere. So surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square upon radius square r square. So r square will be cancelled with this r square. So we are left with solid angle is equal to 4 pi. So for a sphere, solid angle is 4 pi. So similarly, you can calculate solid angle of any shape by just putting the value of surface area and radius. Now students, after that our next topic is properties of SI units. What are the properties? What are the advantages of SI over other system of units? So first application or first advantage of SI system is that it is a coherent system of units. What does it mean? It means that we can obtain any units by just dividing or multiplying the fundamental units. For example, we want to find out the units of speed, SI unit of speed, then it will be, we know that the units are meter per second. So just dividing the fundamental units meter and fundamental unit second, we got the units of speed. Similarly, for area, the units are meter square. So just multiplying fundamental unit meter with meter, we got the SI unit of the area. So simply by multiplication or division, we can get the SI unit of all the derived quantities. Second advantage is that SI is a rational system of units. What does it mean? It means that in this we have only one unit for one quantity. Suppose if we talk about the energy, so we know that in other systems we measure the energy in suppose in MKS we use for mechanical energy joule, for heat energy we use units calorie, and for electrical energy we use watt. But students, in SI system we do not use the different units for the different energy. We use same unit, one unit for all types of energy, whether it is mechanical, whether it is electrical or any heat energy. We use the one unit, that is the joule, for the all types of energy in SI system. But as we see in the MKS, we use different units. Now students, our next advantage is that SI is a metric system. What does it mean? It means that the multiples or submultiples of SI units can be expressed as power of 10. How? Suppose we know that meter 1 kilometer is equal to 10 to raise power 3 meter, or we can say 1 ton is equal to 10 to raise power 3 kg. So in this way we can express SI units in its submultiples by using 10 to raise powers. So in this way this is a metric system. Its fourth advantage is that it is a absolute system of units. Means there is no use of G. G means gravitational constant or gravitational acceleration. Fifth advantage is that, as we discussed in the previous video, that this system is international system. Means it is accepted in all the countries, whether it is India, whether it is America, whether it is England, France. It is used by all the countries, and in the initial stage when it was developed, so it was developed by the need of trading between two countries. So why it was developed? It was developed due to the there is a problem during the trading. So as we discussed in the last video, so basically this system is accepted in all the countries. Thanks for attending class.